Boy, do I have a fun story for you guys. Listen up. So, welcome to the reshoot of my favorite series, Will It F***? Episode 6. I had initially recorded this episode, right? This episode was already done. This was ready to go out the door. Until I started editing it. And you know what I discovered? I discovered that my Elgato 4K that I just bought last week, as the video went on, the audio was desynchronizing from the video the longer it went on, right? And I also sounded like shit. I had done something to my microphone. I thought I sounded good. I did not. I sound great now. We'll go into that a little later. But anyways, so I was like, oh my God, why is this desynchronized? So I spent like a day scouring the internet trying to fix this problem, and I fixed it. So now I'm doing a reshoot of this episode, because why would I deprive you guys of being able to see whether or not the cars that I was going to use in that episode actually fuck? Plot twist, some of them do. But you're going to have to stick around in this episode to find out which one specifically. So without further ado, let's meet our contestants for the day. All right, starting off strong on our list, we've got the 1967 Toyota 2000 GT. Another car that, as I upgraded, I suddenly discovered was higher up on the list than initially when I started this series. So I was like, well, time to back it up just a little bit and get this car on the track. So we're going to be giving her another couple shots today at these races to see just whether or not she can pass the test. In Street Tier 2, we've got the 2016 Nissan 370Z Nismo. She looks pretty, she sounds pretty, but does she perform pretty? In the drift category, with one of the most complex names in the game, we've got the 2021 Drift Edition Hoonigan Audi S1 e-tron Quattro Hoonatron. Try saying that 10 times fast. In the racing category, she's pretty, she's beautiful, I love her to death. The 2019 Porsche 935. In the hypercar category, with our third Porsche in the row, the Porsche 919 Street. Sleek, stylish, but is she fast? In the Alpha GP category, and part of what I define as the sleeper line, we've got the Proto Concept Spear Racing. In the motocross category, flexible, beautiful, the KTM 450 EXC Robbie Madison edition. In the rally raid category, maybe hoping to bring me some form of redemption in this category, the Ford Bronco Hawaii Scenic Tour edition. In the rally category, small but mighty, we've got the Mini Cooper S 2010 Rally Edition. I do love throwing these cars around in EA Sports WRC, so it'll be interesting to see just how vicious she'll get right here in the Crew Motorfest. And finally, in the monster category, the beefiest boy of them all, the 2010 Monster Edition Chevrolet Silverado 1500. And now that all that's out of the way, I've got my Ghost in hand, not sponsored, caffeine, vroom vrooms, I'm ready to go. So let's get to our first race. All right, starting off with motocross, hypercar, and Alpha GP. Let's do it, baby. All right, starting off first. Can we hold it? Probably not. Okay. Yeah, all right. There's no NOS sound, so you guys know what that probably means. That probably means that there's no motor sound once we switch cars. Yay! Why haven't they gotten this shit fixed, bro? Why? Also, why does everybody that's in the lead look the same? Same jackets, same titles, all that. Come on, y'all. Have some identity. I would at least like a top 10 if I can. So we'll see if that's possible. Ha-ha! And see, That's where this shit comes in handy, because I can skirt across the water like that while everybody else slows down. That's going to give me a huge time advantage. Because there's another water section, at least one or two coming up. Yeah, right here. Gonna gain a massive time advantage. Except that guy also has the same bike as me, so he and I were both mentally prepared. He's gonna come back at me for that, I know. God damn it. That's karma. Even though I didn't intentionally hit that man, that's karma. Yay, no sound. All right, come on, baby. Okay, why? What was the point of that? Look at that. Look at this man. Doo-doo. He's in a Bugatti, though. Block. I actually probably could have done something with that. No, please. The Porsche does not excel on this specific pathway. She's not a grippy girl. Hey, yo, pause. Well, I mean, she is a grippy girl, but like in the terms of understeer grip. Would really like a top 10. On the bright side, in the last video, I do believe our highest position that we finished was 5th, but I could be wrong. Damn, bro. 2 cars in a row now with no fucking audio. That's crazy. Yeah, they really got to get this shit fixed, bro. I don't know if they're going to, but maybe they'll patch it out when we get this next RC update. But to leave it in for a whole, like, update, you know, is crazy. Like, don't get me wrong, I love this game. This game is easily, like, one of my favorites. I've come back to and played this game more than I have Forza Horizon 5. Or, honestly, any Forza Horizon game. And I love Forza Horizon. But, I didn't have a whole lot of reason to keep coming back to the other games, but this game gives me a reason to come back every freaking week. And if I had more time, I'd be doing these videos daily. I don't, but if I did, I would. Come on, baby. Yeah, dude, I'm telling these protos, they're real nice. Especially if you can get the cornering right on them. Oh my god. I really wish this game mode had replays. I would love to just see the replays. Give me a replay system like the Dirt series, like the early Dirt series. I don't know if you guys remember what the replays were like for like Dirt 2 and 3. Action-packed, high intensity. They looked cool as hell. They were so good. Okay, I had to restart the game because it took fucking forever to load because of the damn sound issue. So please, get that shit fixed, bro. Because it's also, I guarantee you, the missing sound files is a good portion of why this game is continually crashing. And having issues on after the shits. But anyways, starting off the day, 12. Not terrible, not great, but also look at this thing. Oh my God. Even if she's not meta, can we all just take a second to admit that this is a beautiful car? Like, this isn't stock. Obviously, like, this is with, you know, body upgrades and shit. But oh man, she party. All right, no collisions. So every fuck up is my own fault. God damn! That electric Mustang has a fucking launch. Also, let's go back and let's touch on something really quick that I mentioned earlier. So I mentioned at the beginning of this video that I got an Elgato 4K. That's because I had a real nice tax return and I was able to buy quite a bit of equipment to upgrade that I was long overdue for. So I got a new capture card and I got a new face cam, which is why you guys also are probably seeing me look a lot sharper, even in low lighting with this, and everything looks a little less fuzzy because the old webcam was kind of fuzzy. I didn't really like the old webcam during the daytime. It wasn't a bad webcam per se, but you know, I wanted something better. And so I got the Elgato 4K face cam and the Elgato 4K capture card, which will be especially beneficial for racing games because, as you guys know, when you know you're moving across a screen at high speeds, things are gonna get a little fuzzy and pixelated in your recordings. So hopefully I have the proper video rendering settings that match this equipment to make the videos look a little sharper, a little nicer, maybe give you guys a 1440p video option. But yep, apparently the sound desynchronization is a common issue with the Elgato 4K. So the solution, the easy solution for that is to have the Elgato 4K as both a video source and an audio source, and then mute the audio monitoring for the video source, so that way the audio and the video never desynchronize. Who'd have thought? But that's only if you're using it in the OBS. I don't know if that happens when you do it through the actual Elgato recording software. I don't use the actual Elgato recording software. I kind of like this Toyota, bro. It's kind of handling it business. It's still not competitive, you know, but it's kind of handling business. I think we're just gonna draft all the way down until we get to the race cars. Yeah, we went from 23rd to 17th, so we didn't lose a lot of positions. Now let's see if the Porsche can catch us up further down the line. And we're missing our audio again for the engine, so... Another issue I didn't have on the last episode that I recorded before realizing I needed to re-record this is that the audio was actually behaving very well. I think there was only one race where the audio dipped out for a little bit and then came back, but for the rest of the races, I had full audio. I didn't have to exit out. So I wish it was more consistent, bro. Like, I really do. Okay, there we go. Audio's back. Thank Jeebus. We've only gained 2 positions because 2 people ate shit. I'm coming for you, booty boy. Hypercar time. He's in a Pagani. He's in the Pagani Imola. And this is the stretch of road that I fucking hate. I hate this on hypercars. What is that? Is that a Bugatti? Yeah, my only complaint with this Porsche is it's got a little too much understeer. But that could also just be, you know, the tuning from Tunerfest, where everybody puts the camber on both of the wheels at -25 for grip. And I'm like, that's fine, but that doesn't really help you in really tight corners, you know, where you kind of need to not be as stiff. '15th. Not an improvement from the last match, but still something. Okay, so after this race, we're going to be able to fully decide whether or not we want to keep the hypercar. I had an opinion on the last video based off of how this car performed, and I'm just double confirming to make sure it's correct. However, because we still have a few more races to go after this to try to test some other cars, I've got a surprise for y'all. We might very well do a couple double feature cars. Second place. Let's get it. Ooh, that launch! That's kind of a dope smoke. That lightning or whatever that is, that's kind of fucking fire. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty cool. All right. Oh. Oh, I was so scared. But there's no NOS sound, so that means we may lose audio, and I may have to restart the fucking game again. Yeah, I would say that this Porsche is not very competitive. Sadly. That launch initially it was great, but it just doesn't really compete very well. It can corner nicely, but at the end of the day, I don't know that I'm making too much progress on anybody. He's gonna slam me, or I'm just gonna hit the fucking wall. That's fine. I didn't want to break anyways. That's cool. Okay. My man said, fuck the corners. Ugh. You know what? I respect it. All these hairpin turns are so annoying. Yeah, I'm fairly confident that this Nissan ain't really competitive either. Sadly. It looks cool, but she's struggle busing. The sound came back? That's crazy. I did not expect the sound to come back. I moved into draft distance. Hey, bestie. All right, let's see. Oh my God. Is this my favorite stretch of road? Oh, he's in that damn hypercar. Just a little kiss hello. Yeah, this does get a lot harder at night when I can't fucking see exactly where the road's going. Now I've got company coming up behind me, which is great. No. Hey, look, we're in the same car. Hey! Yeah, this is my least favorite stretch of fucking road. No! 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 I didn't even do anything to deserve that! Brother. So fucking lame. Oh my God. This game hates me. All right, so Porsche 919 out. I do have to give the Nissan one more race. The 935, it is competitive when I'm not playing like shit. All right, starting off a little spicy. We're moving on to a rally raid first. And then we're gonna be going into rally. And then Street Tier 2. I have so many Street Tier 2 cars, dude. Look at this shit. Also, with Rally Raid and Rally, we're gonna have to go backwards a couple cars because there are other cars that I just upgraded that, again, are further up the list than expected. And I'm really curious as to how they, like, decide the rank on where they need to sit in the list. Woo! Hey, that's really impressive that I was able to squeeze this thing in here. Hey, what's up? All right. Please be kind to me. Maybe give me a little bit of a break. A little bit of luck. A little bit of something, maybe. Ha! Damn, bro. Just look how everybody fucking just pulls ahead of this goddamn boat. Rally Raid has got to be my unluckiest category, dude. That and Street Tier 2, my two unlucky categories for the Grand Race. Hey, can you fuck off? All right, Mini Cooper, show me what you got, buddy. We're gonna be a little behind here. Woo! Okay. Is little buddy actually doing it? Woo! Okay, all right. This Mini Cooper might be something. All right. Chat, I'm gonna say, I think the Mini Cooper might be something. It might be something. The thing I like with the Street Tier 1 and 2 cars is you can do a lot of corner cutting off-road because, you know, they'll take it without really sliding around too much. I almost hit that wall. Right, that Ferrari's or that Corvette is pulling on me. Yep. That Corvette has great straight line speed. Sorry, mate. That was an accident. All right, 7th place, I'll take it. I'll take a 7th place. That's pretty freaking good. All right. Next up, Alpha GP Racing and Hypercar, and we're gonna switch things up a little bit in the Hypercar for funsies because you know we technically recorded this episode. All right, last race for the Porsche 935, but then we're going with one of the new cars that was just introduced in the Elite Bundle, and I have to say, they're pretty cool. They are some cool freaking cars. Let's go! There's also No Nos. This is the pro one. This is one of my favorite ways to like do this because this is just way more intense. Oh shit! Okay. I don't even know how the fuck that happened. That was some bullshit. Now I've got a lot of distance to make up for, so... I saved you. You're welcome. Baby. Come on, come on, come on. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a good one. Oh my god, we're going fucking 3 wide! 4 wide! Ah! Why is this better than actual F1? Oh, because the cars can't fucking blow up, that's why. My butthole! Dog, they're just digging their noses deep in there. I hope you smell my breakfast. This is my Porsche. This is my Porsche. Aha, fuck you! We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Everything's fine. We're good. Holy shit! My boy cannot be doing that. I'm sorry. We're also getting real close to gold. We're getting there. We still have a lot of cars to go anyways. But at some point, I feel like I'm gonna have to start locking my rank. Because if I don't have a good feeling about a car, ain't no reason I should be racing it in with my rank on. But what would be the fun in that? I would like to record these types of videos more than once a week, if I can. But, you know, life, being an adult sucks. Type down below in the comments if you think that being an adult sucks. 'Cause I do. I fucking hate it. Okay, so I work for a theme park. I work for a very big theme park. And, I was just chilling the other day at one of my shows, and it's a show that's very popular with kids, because they love the character and the songs that are in this movie. And there's just this little kid just dancing during the show, not a fucking care in the world. And I was like, man, I miss when my life was that simple. You could just go to a theme park, dance around, not a care in the world. You're not stressing about bills or the state of the world or where your next meal's coming from. You're just dancing, having a good ass time with your parents in a theme park. What the fuck happened there? Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. And now look at me. Now I feel like I have to work overtime every week because life is stressful. Life is stressful. It's expensive. Oh my God. What the fuck, Charles? Ah! Okay, this is one of the new cars. This is the Touring Super Leggera Legacy or some shit like that. So we're gonna see if this car is pretty good. I haven't done the tuning for it yet from Tunerfest. So we're currently racing it stock. So let's see. Oh, I love when I get used as a fucking break point for everybody else. '14th, not bad. Could have been better. Really wish I didn't get rammed off the road initially, but hey. All right, this is the last race for the Street Tier 2 and the racing and the rally raid. I feel like after this race, I might be able to figure out the rally raid. I'm still gonna sign off on the Porsche 935. I think it's a good mid-pack car. I don't think it's necessarily a competitive front-of-pack car, but she'll hold her own in the middle of the pack. So that's my disclaimer. If you decide to run the Porsche 935 2019, just know it's probably not the best front runner, but if you want to hold it down in the middle, she'll do the job. All right, let's go, baby. Let's do the thing. No nitro sound. Bro, you never want to be on the outside of a corner in this game. Everybody will fucking use you as a bumper. Dog, how do you still have so much speed rubbing your ass against the wall like that? That's crazy. All right. Thank you, Ferrari. Thank you so much. If you guys are enjoying this video series so far, please make sure you give these videos a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. I really enjoy making these. These are actually some of my favorite videos to make currently at this time. Especially as I'm still trying to figure out exactly how to do my LMU content and other PMR content and shit like that, which you guys also seem to be enjoying. So to those of you who have joined this channel from Project Motor Racing alone, welcome. We like to have a really good time here, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. Oh! All right, what are we doing? Ah! Yes, Rally Raid. The one thing I like about Rally Raid that is very different from like the rally cars specifically. Oh my god, why? Oh my god, so dumb. Can you fucking start driving, please? Anyways, as I was saying, the one thing that I do like in this game for Rally Raid over like rally cars is that rally cars, you still kind of need to be on like these paths with the tire marks to actually get traction in your speed. Rally Raid doesn't give a fuck. Rally Raid's like, I'll drive anyway. Same with monster trucks. Monster trucks, I believe, operate on the same rule set. Why does this thing have 9 gears? Brother. Is that necessary? Yeah, we're not getting... I'm probably gonna have to exit out of the game again, because I don't think I'm getting the sound back. Yeah, this Bronco is garbage, bro. It's not good. But that's all right. That's the whole point of the series. Good job. I will admit, dude, the hyper cars for the racing category are fucking fast. Like, they're very fast. At least we got some banging music playing while this shit's happening. I need all 3 of you to take each other out, please. If there's one off. There we go. Yeah, dude, see, like, even though I'm struggling to keep up with these guys, like, she can get through corners real nice. She's a really good car. She's just not competitive. 1 RP, thank God. Ugh. All right, we got time for one more. So let's finish strong, yeah? All right, weird combo. Rally Raid, Hypercar, and then Drift, which is crazy. Well, let's see what's up. Let's see what happens. There's no collisions, so again, any fuck-ups are purely on me and nobody else. Try to stay out of the water. Oh, I'm sorry, this thing has 10 gears. Why the fuck does this car have 10 gears? She can barely fucking stay on the road. She doesn't need 10 gears, bro. Somebody at Ford said, yeah, this is a good idea. That's crazy. I don't even know a supercar that has 10 gears. If anybody does, let me know, because that's crazy. Oh, God. That was such an opportunity for me to take a better position, and I just fucked that up real good. No, please. Ugh. Okay. She's still a little slippery. I've now put a tuning on for this car from Tuner Fest. She can corner real nice. She's not as stiff as the Porsche 919. But she will get a little bit of oversteer in the rear. Okay. All right. I would have to see how that car handles being in a better position in the pack. Because, you know, your boy fucking kind of got foobarred by the goddamn Bronco. Oh, my God. Oh, God. No. No, can you please get back on track? Please, for the love of God. Oh, my God. This is awful. Oh, this is terrible. Nah, fuck this car. The straight line speed and acceleration on this thing are fucking crazy. But any sort of traction and handling is awful. Horrible. Negative 75 out of 10. Would not recommend. Oh, alright. That's cool. No. Oh! Oh, okay. Well, I don't think I want to with that car. Oh, fuck off. 13th and I get negative 4 RP. You can lick my nuts. All right, chat. Well, that's going to be it for another episode of Will It Fuck. If you guys are enjoying the series, please make sure you guys let me know down below in the comments. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Come hang out with me on Twitch where I stream games like this once or twice a week, depending on how much free time I've got. I've got a 5-day weekend this week, so I'm going to be streaming quite a bit. Yeah, I really like doing this, man. This is a lot of fun. Even though I kind of am dog water, this is still such an enjoyment for me because it just, it's beautiful. Anyways, if you guys want to check out any other content that I have, I've got a horror channel and a variety channel. You can find those down below in the description, as well as all of my social media. Let's do some quick eliminations for the day on all of our cars. Let's take a look at our list. Starting with the Alpha GP, I am going to sign off on the Proto Concept Sphere Racing because this entire Proto lineup so far has been a sleeper. It is so good. For the racing category, I'm signing off on the 2019 Porsche 935. Like I mentioned earlier, it's not perfect, it's not super competitive, but it is a good middle of the pack car. In the hypercar, we are eliminating the Porsche 919 Street. I still want to do another episode with the Touring Superleggera, just because I want to see how it can perform at like front of pack situations, because it was doing kind of good from what I felt. Street Tier 1, I've still, both sessions that I've recorded this, I've only gotten to use it once in the Street Tier 1. So I feel like I need to see it one more time. Because it did good in this session and not so great in the other. For the drift, the Hunatron, no thank you. I'm okay with it. I'm good with eliminating that one. Like I said, the acceleration and straight line speed is ridiculous on this thing. But cornering and handling, no, absolutely dog water. For the motocross, we will sign off on the KTM 450 EXE Robbie Madison edition, just for the fact that you can absolutely gain an advantage on water in that thing. It'll, as you guys saw in that one race, it gained me a lot of positions. The Rally Raid Ford Bronco Hawaii Scenic Tour Edition, absolute dog water tier car. Horrible. Would not recommend. 10 gears for what? 10 gears for struggling. And we actually didn't even get to use the monster trucks at all. Oh, and where's my Rally? Did I skip over Rally? Oh, it's all the way up here. Rally, the Mini Cooper S, we got to use that thing once, but it got us like 6th place, so I don't know. I'll have to use it again in the next episode. But other than that, that's our lineup for the day. So I'll see you guys in episode 7 of Will It Fuck? The Road to Legend.